Hello and welcome to another episode of Speaking Into the Abyss. I am one of your hosts, Des, and that is your other host,
Jess.
Hello, Jess.
Hello, Des.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
That's great to hear. We love it.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Last night I went to the movies
Yes?
and I watched a very scary movie.
Did you?
Yes.
What is it?
Obsessed.
Okay. Don't tell me because I also want to watch it.
It fucking
was
terrified me.
Yeah. That's awesome. Like on 5-star?
Yeah, 5 out of 5,
Okay.
10 out
Nice.
of 10. Rewatch. It's rewatchable.
That's actually so awesome because like I feel like it's been a really good year for scary movies so
I
far.
agree.
Yeah, like
I
starting
agree.
off with Undertones strong.
Yes.
I like it.
And I will say, like, this is contender in my opinion for at least in my list at the end of the year. This is contender for best horror movie of the year.
Okay, heck yeah. I love that for you.
I hope there's other great movies out there,
Yeah.
but I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, definitely. It's still early in the year.
Yeah.
We're actually going to go watch Hokum very soon.
Yes. Who knows? Maybe it'll be even scarier.
That'd be crazy. You're like 2 5 stars back to back.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
What are we going to do?
That's all you can hope for.
Yeah.
That's all you
Literally
can
the
hope for.
best. Yes. But how have you been since I last saw you?
I've been good. I just been watching, I guess, some movies. I watched that movie. I watched a movie called Pay It Forward. Have you heard of that one?
No.
There's a kid from The Sixth Sense in it. What's his name?
Oh. I
You know who I'm
can't
talking
think of
about.
his name, but yes.
It's him in it, and he's also a kid in it, and he's also an AI, if you guys have ever seen that.
Okay.
Anyway, it's about him having this idea because he has like a history teacher who's like, hey guys, like special credit throughout the whole year.
Yeah.
I want you guys to actively work towards this. And it was like, what is something you can do to make the world better, and then put it into action?
Okay.
And then it kind of starts off at the end, sort of, kind of, not really. It's like a reporter guy, like a sleazy reporter guy.
Okay.
And then he gets, like, his car gets crashed into while trying to get a story or whatever. Okay. So it's like, can't work. And this guy pulls over in a Jaguar.
Okay.
And gets out with his big dog and just gives him his Jaguar.
Dang, okay.
And he's like, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
And he's like, because I've had a lot of good luck lately and I just like want to pass it on.
Okay.
And he's like, okay. He's like, is it gonna blow up when I get in it? And he's like, no. And he's like, well, what's the catch? He's like, just take it and like, I don't know, do good or something.
Okay.
And then he like just walks away. And the guy's like, what?
Yeah.
And then it goes to the past. And that's where it shows the little kid coming up with this idea or hearing this idea about like trying to make the world a better place.
Yes.
And then it flashes forward and he meets that guy again. Like he finds him and he's like, no, seriously, I need to know why.
Yeah.
And he ends up telling him this story.
Okay.
About his daughter having asthma.
Okay.
The movie's been out forever, so if you guys haven't seen it, sorry. But the movie's been out forever. But he's like, his daughter has asthma or something. She can't breathe or she's having some reaction. She doesn't have an inhaler. She's at the ER with him and they're waiting and she's like, that kind of thing. Like very scary looking. And then the nurse like walks past them with a clipboard and there's a man like with a stab wound in his arm and she like walks up to him and the guy who had the Jaguar was like, hey, like my daughter can't breathe. Please, is there anything you can do? Yeah. And she's like, hey, sir, we need to tend to stab wounds first.
Okay.
And he's like, but we were here first. And she's like, it's a matter of like urgency.
Severity. Yeah.
And then the guy with the stab wound is like looking at the little girl and seeing how she can't breathe. And he's like,
she's about to die.
Like, yeah, he has like this realization, like maybe I should say something. He stands up. He is like, yo, bitch. He literally tells her that. So he's like, yo, bitch, help this little girl right now. He's like, help her. He's like, she can't breathe. Can't you guys give her some oxygen or something? Yeah. And then she's just staring at him, and she's like, I'll get my manager, and he's like, you're the manager today. Figure it out.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And then it's like a couple seconds, and he pulls out a gun. He's like, you're still fucking standing here,
my
ho?"
God.
And then he fucking shoots the floor, and then she like, whatever.
Yeah.
And then it shows her like getting put on a
Okay,
stretcher and like
yeah.
getting help, and then
Nice,
him
good.
getting arrested, and like whatever. And
Yeah.
then back and forth is kind of the movie, but he goes back, and it shows that the kid had this grand idea that he was going to start with this one homeless heroin addict and trying to get this guy clean. His idea is he'll help 3 people with something big that they can't help themselves with.
Okay.
And then he wants nothing in return. They can't pay him back.
Yeah.
They only have to do it for 3 more people. And the
Okay.
idea is that it'll just keep going forever and ever.
Okay.
And the classmates are like, what? Blah, blah, blah. And
Yeah.
then the teacher's like, what's wrong with that? And they're like, nobody follows the honor system anymore. Like, what are you talking about? Da, da, da. And he's like, well, it seems your classmates think you came up with like a utopian idea. And
Yeah.
he's like, what do you think about that? And he's like, so what? And so he tries anyway.
Yeah.
But he does get his little heart broken when the guy
Dang.
relapses a little bit.
Yeah.
And he thinks like he crosses him off the thing. He's like, I just got to get to the second person now. And it's kind of one of those things where he starts feeling like, oh, everything I do, it's not helping. And like, yeah, people were right. Like, this is an impossible dream. But the flashing back and forth shows us that later on, like, that guy who helped that little girl was helped by somebody else. Who was helped by somebody else.
Yeah.
Who was helped by and
So
at
it's
the
like that
end,
thing.
it's like, oh yeah, he actually did end up helping so many people. That
heck
the
yeah.
like dude who relapsed like ends up like going to get his next fix, but he ends up seeing some woman trying to kill herself like on a bridge.
Oh my gosh.
So
yeah.
instead he goes and helps her and like tries to get her off the bridge, and he's like, damn. Like that was his like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
It was good. Anyway, that's pretty much all I've been doing. And
That's
playing
pretty cool.
games.
That sounds like a good movie.
Yeah, you guys should check it out. It's called Pay It Forward.
Pay it forward. Okay, nice.
It's free on YouTube right now.
Oh, nice. Heck
Yes, yeah.
That's really awesome. I've been enjoying my day. I mean, I like didn't really do too much. After work, me and 2 coworkers went and we were trying to go eat at this place called The Parlor because, you know, we get off late. There's not a lot of places open. And we go and one of us didn't have our IDs. And then like, I was like, none of us are drinking. And the lady's like, no, like you need your ID. And I was like, really? I was like, even if we're just getting food, I was like, we could take it to go. And like, she was being like, oh, I'm sorry. Like I got in trouble. I can't. So they're like, whatever. I ended up going to Flowing Tide instead. And didn't get ID'd there, got our food, and then we shared some mozzarella sticks, and then I tried their little sliders. They were really good. And after that, we played 2 games of pool, and then they have a little dartboard there. So I felt dumb because I put $1 in, and then I was like, hey, how do we play the darts? And he's like, oh, here, we have 2 that work. And then he's like, oh, and don't put any credits in there. There's like a bajillion. And then I looked and I was like, dude, I just wasted my $1.
Oh.
And then we were trying to play, and then like right off the bat, one of the darts breaks because they're just like plastic ones. It's not like the hard whatever ones. Probably safer for the bar
Metal?
or something.
Yeah, probably drunk people and metal doesn't mix.
They're like, no, these because those plastic ones are so hard.
Yeah.
But then so we were playing with one. It's the 3 of us, so we'd have to go pull it out each time. And like, if you pulled it too much, it would count that as one of the hits.
That's so funny.
It was like, but we were actually there for a while. We were like there till like when we left it like sun's out like 7, and I was like, oh my gosh. Then I like went and I was like, oh, garbage day, got to pull everything out. And then I was like, okay, like I'm gonna take a nap. Laid down, went to sleep, and then I was like, oh, I gotta pick up my brother soon. So I was like, woke up because like spam was calling me, and then I like get up to go potty, and then I'm like my eyes are still, you know, very like blurry, just kind of like I have blackout curtains in my room, so it's like going from really, really dark to like some light, and my eyes are adjusting, and then I'm like, is someone on the couch? And then I look, and it's my brother, and he's like, oh, hey, Sissy. And I was like, David, what are you doing here? He's like, oh, I just left school a little early. I was like, oh, okay. I like hopped in the shower. I was like, let me just shower. I'll take you in a little bit. Then I went to go get Simba some medicine or some medicated food. I mean, And I also had to pick up his medicine later.
How much is this medicated food?
It's like $70.
Dude, what?
For an 8-pound bag.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
And so then I did that, and then I dropped off my brother, and then I went over to friend's house, and we finished watching the second Lord of the Rings movie.
Oh, nice.
Yes, and then chit-chatted, and then after that I was like, okay. I was like, let's keep going on with this day. And I was like, oh, I need to go to Costco and pick up Simba's medicine. So I was like, okay. And then I was like, I'm going to return this vacuum because I bought this vacuum and I really liked it, but it's like $4.50 for this shark, whatever. And it's like, I don't know. I just feel like it costs so much that I think it would work better on hardwood floor. And it's like the Shark Detect. So it like switches from hardwood or whatever. And you can like switch it to like be at the like fastest sucking or whatever. But even then, like I still feel like I was still going over the same spots, but because there's like no good seal to the hardwood. So it was just kind of like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But when I would use it on like my little carpets I do have, it was like almost sucking the carpet through the vacuum. And I was like, dang it. But yeah, I was like, you know what? I feel like it's just like so much money and I should like definitely like something that I'm paying so much money for.
I agree.
So I was like, I'll just return it. So I returned it and then went to pick up the medicine. And then, now I'm here with you. So I just had like a little kind of productive, chill day. I feel like I've done a lot, but yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And, our movie's starting kind of soon. So
yeah,
we're going to gear towards a really quick episode.
Yes.
I know some of you guys are really upset and want us to have longer episodes. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you, I'm pretty sure there's like a majority of you guys that really do enjoy the shorter episodes just because they're quicker to get through.
Easy digestion.
Yeah, but
also this is probably our shortest episode ever.
Yeah, I was gonna say my mom was like, can you guys make them longer so she could like listen to us at work because she's all caught up and stuff.
I agree. I think when a podcast is too short, it is a little me is dang. Yeah. There's a good medium.
Yes.
Anyway,
but
let's get into it.
I was gonna say,
oh yeah,
let's see. Oh, here you go.
For this one.
Yes. And then hold on. I got to pull out the calendar really quick. I guess. And also like, as I was looking at this, like 30 challenges for sleep or mental well-being, which I did post, guys. You guys will be so proud of me. I did.
It looks really good.
I worked on it.
It looks really good.
I did a little bit of
it out.
Yeah. I did some work, but it's on there. And like, this is like 30 day, 31 day. It doesn't even necessarily need to be like actual follow the date.
Right. Like we said, these are suggestions.
Yeah. So last time we
did to 19.
So we're going to read from 20 to, should we just finish it? 20 to 31. Yeah.
Okay.
Or should we just do 20 to 27 or 26 and then read the last ones for the next episode?
Sure.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Okay, never mind. I'll go.
Okay.
Okay. 30-day sleep challenge, day 22, day, what did you say, 27?
Yes.
Okay. Swap to a new set of bed sheets today.
Okay.
That's a good one to be reminded of. Sometimes I feel like that's an easy one to forget. Day 21, limit your alcohol intake. Very good one if you are a drinker. Day 22, turn your clock to face away from your bed.
Okay.
I wonder what that's about, but okay.
Maybe because so you don't like look at the
time?
light,
maybe?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Day 23, swap screen time tonight with a good book.
Ooh, I like that one.
Day 24, practice a 5-minute deep breathing exercise before you fall asleep. There's plenty of those on YouTube.
Yes.
Day 25, finish dinner early tonight, leaving a few hours to digest before bed. Good one. Day 26, try a white noise machine to block out distracting sounds.
Nice.
Day 27, swap lunch at your desk for an outdoor stroll.
Okay, nice.
Nice.
Those are good. Let's see. For mine, we have day 20, practice mindful eating. Day 21, power down electronics an hour early. Day 22, take a bath. Day 23, set 3 goals for yourself. Day 24, take a social media break for the day. Day 25, declutter your workspace. And day 26, try a new recipe. Day 27, watch your favorite movie.
Nice.
Yeah, so those are all really cool. And then, just for time's sake, we're just going to do a word of the day.
Okay, yeah, let's just get a word of it.
Tortuous.
Tortuous.
Describes something that has many literal or figurative twists and turns. Example, the tortuous mountain path rewards climbers with a stunning view of the town below. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And
it torts.
Also, guys, super exciting. I'm going to go to EDC on Sunday.
Woo!
So
Another festival to tell us about.
Best of all, it's all free. So.
Hell yeah, that's always the best.
So
part.
yeah, but
okay.
Yeah, and thanks for listening, and let us know how you feel about this super short episode.
With that, have a great day, great evening, and good night.
Bye.
Bye.